Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you still. All you need to do is focus on your goal.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you.
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This...
Whoa. I've never seen...
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Cool.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories. Now, I still have some preparations to make if you're curious about an item.
Alright, we'll have a look. Propagate! This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The
There are so many jars and potions around here.
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even the tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what you really wanted to give me.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired. The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the... They demonstrate the true...
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the... But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present...
At once? Fine.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each... Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with...
That does kinda
Humanity excels at living in the present. But too often we forget while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan, namely a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood by holding the pilgrim. In addition, the Sacred Flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all,
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
A little late for that question, don't you?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her...
It's alright. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. My father made the most delicious stew, so my one time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire... My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about as the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like...
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many... Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Am I hallucinating again? Kachina! Are you okay? Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again? It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then this really strong monster, the Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from them. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to... All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there short.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need...
I'm really scared. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold any...
All you need to do is place your trust in us. Just like you always... No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now. Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount...
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in that face you just made. Don't tell...
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more... Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter...
That won't...
I hope not.
Okay.
Gonna be epic.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was a...
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They our own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have some—
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement!
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Lay bare. Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain up. Let's light it up. Teamwork is
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
time to act.
Wind strider. Clouds high. The birds call.
Rain cutter.
This is where you fall.
No, my sword!
Wind strider.
A minor setback. Everybody stand back! Witness the power of hope.
Falling leaves. Adorn my nut.
stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't... Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so...
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out if this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer...
That's it? Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her...
Exactly. This light is streaming...
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's...
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to... I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Under the power of the stone, it turns out even our regrets were...
Whether in triumph or death...
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being... I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been...
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't go on. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
This shall not be my fate.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
The hearth is now extinguished.
No, my sword! Body and mind. Ring cutter.
As one with wind and cloud.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was...
Don't scare Paimon like...
I heard it too. It was a voice.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly...
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go! Light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
This shall not be my fate.
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me up. The Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyap? I can't exactly put it into words, but
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles, representing... You can think of them like the body of each Wyap. Additional totem... There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyap can extend their But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the...
still, we can't just leave the Wyap.
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a...
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan just up ahead. I'll leave.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come... You don't have anything... All right. The sooner we get this...
We've already come all this way.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time left, so go.
Thank you for... You're a true Does your head...
I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Thank you for completing today.